And welcome back to Public Affairs on Peach. I'm Giovanna Derpick, and today we're talking about your money. Today, my guest is Certified Financial Planner, Manka Kaur. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. It's always so nice to be here.
Okay, so we have a lot of students who are going to be starting the school year this year, and we wanted to talk to you about student loans and interest rates.
Sure.
Talk to us about what the big headline is here that they need to know.
Well, recently the student loan rates have increased, and that rate gets reset every July, so July 1st. And you've seen a 0.69% increase for all the different loans, whether they're subsidized or unsubsidized, or also the plus loans. So you've seen the unsubsidized and the subsidized loans go from 4.45% to 4.45% from 3.75%.
Okay, so you said that they're going up by 0.69%. In real people terms, let's say I have a $10,000 loan. What does this mean to me in terms of how much extra I'm going to have to pay?
So if this year you were to apply for a new loan and you're a student starting out, then a $10,000 loan would result in 3.29% per month increase in your student loan amount that you would pay on a monthly basis. And over a 10-year time frame, that would result in roughly around $395. So as you can see, even though it may seem like it could be a huge impact, it's really quite minimal with the 3.29% per month increase in your actual payment.
Okay, the internet can be very overwhelming when it comes to a lot of these student loan providers, etc. Give me the 1, 2, 3 as to what I need to look for.
Okay, so if you're shopping around for student loans, I think anytime you have a major purchase at hand, you definitely want to make sure that you're getting the best rate possible. So you want to take a look and see who is providing the best rate for you. You also want to take a look at...
How would I know?
I think mainly a lot of times you can just go online and do a little search and find out, the different parties that are offering the rates as well. And then go from there, figure out, do I want a fixed rate? Do I want a variable rate? And there's going to be some differences there because a fixed rate is traditionally going to be a little bit more expensive because, it is fixed. Variable rates, on the other hand, are, they vary over time. So if you're the type of person that wants to be a little bit more aggressive in paying your loan, a variable rate might end up being a little better solution for you. Whereas if you think you're going to take a little bit longer time frame to pay your loan, you may want to take, a fixed rate to sort of prevent the fluctuations over time.
Now, what about hidden fees? I'm sure that there are some not so scrupulous providers out there. What do we need to watch out for that could be red flags?
Okay. So I think, you always have to read the fine print. Just be smart. So as long as you read the fine print, you'll be able to see what sort of fees there are. There's a couple of other fees that get charged, the optimal fees. And these fees actually are going to be resetting each year in October. So October 1st is when they reset. And it's really interesting, from last year they're actually going down slightly. So even though they're not going to make a huge impact for, once again, the student loans on a monthly basis, it is still slightly lower fee than it was before, which is nice.
Now, I know that there are some people who help with student loans these days. Is that a good idea, or should I be doing this one-on-one with the person?
Well, I think anytime you can get professional help, it's always nice, especially if you feel like you don't have the capacity to do it on your own. So I think the more research, the better in the long run.
Okay. Now, with this increase in interest rates, what do you think the effect is going to be on people going out and seeking an education? I know for the last several years, with the economy a little depressed, it takes a little longer for people to find jobs. They thought, you know what, maybe I should just go on ahead and go back to school. What is the cost-benefit analysis? What should we be looking at?
Well, I think if you take a look at historical rates, okay, so if you take a look from back in 2010 to 2011, the subsidized rates were 4.5%. Year prior, they were 5.6%, and then prior to that, 6%. So to me, it's best, I don't think it's going to make a huge impact. I think whenever you're looking at education, it always pays to get well educated.
And in our final seconds here, what do you think the effect is going to be on entrepreneurship? Because a lot of people want to start small businesses, startups, etc., but if they're saddled with a huge student loan debt,
Sure.
they may not do that.
Yeah, I think it could be a little bit of a concern when a lot of your discretionary income is going towards, paying student loans. But at the same time, I think the most important thing is there's other options out there, whether it's private placements, selling part of your company, or whether it's community banks. So take a look at other options that will help fund your startup.
Okay, a lot of good options there. Thank you so much. And when Public Affairs on Peach resumes, a warning from the Better Business Bureau about how criminals are trying to separate you from your hard-earned money. Stick around, we'll have much more straight ahead.